Hello everyone. Now we are going to start exercise 6.2. So first of all, let's understand the supply chain. Let's say I want to buy something. I went to a store to buy a shirt. Okay. So how that shirt came to that store? First of all, it was the manufacturer who manufactured the shirt. Then it goes to distributor. Then it goes to wholesaler. Then it goes to retailer. Then it goes to consumer or customer. Okay, among all these are all markets. So manufacturer to distribute its product, manufacturer needs distributors, and there are too many distributors, and distributors give their product to wholesalers. Then wholesalers sell their product to retailers, and then from retailers we are the consumers, we buy the product. Okay, now among all these, usually they offer different kind of discounts. Some offer cash discounts. Okay, what's cash discount? What happens usually, they trade in credit. So what happens usually, when a distributor buys something from manufacturer, they buy it on credit, and they say, okay, I'll give you the money, I'll give you all of your money after few days, or whatever the conditions are. So usually they work in credit. So what happens, this manufacturer or distributor, they offer a cash discount. What's cash discount? It says, if you pay me back before this date, I'll give you this much discount. That's the cash discount. And another thing, we don't really need the definitions of these discounts, I'm just telling you this. And next is trade discount. Same kind of thing. To attract distributor, manufacturer will give trade discount to increase its market. That's called the trade discounts. Anyways, these are just discounts. Now when a distributor buys something from manufacturer, or wholesaler buys something from distributor, they get an invoice. And invoice may consist of different payment terms. So an invoice consists of payment terms, right? The wholesaler bought something from distributor, so distributor gave this wholesaler an invoice which contains some terms. First one, the rate of discount. There will be a cash discount or a trade discount, so the invoice will contain the rate of discount, right? There will be something mentioned which says, okay, this much is the rate of discount. Second thing, the discount period. Okay, this happens when they give the cash discount. It says, okay, you want to buy this lot of shirts. Okay, you can buy it. So the wholesaler is going to buy shirts from distributor. Wholesaler said, I'll give you money after 1 month. Distributor said, okay, but he made an offer. The distributor said, if you give me money in 10 days, I'll give you discount. Those 10 days are the discount period, and that is the cash discount. Anyways, we don't really need these terms, so that period is the discount period. So time period when the cash discount can be applied. When the cash discount can be applied. Okay, like as I gave you an example, if distribution if wholesaler wants to pay distributor after 1 month, distributor said, okay, you can pay me after 1 month, but if you pay me within 10 days, I'll give you this much discount. Those 10 days are the discount period. Okay, and the third one is the credit period. Third one is the credit period. So in that case, in that example, when wholesaler bought something from distributor, he said, I'll give you money after 1 month. That 1 month was our credit period. That 1 month was our credit period. Distributor gave him an offer, like, you can if you give me money within 10 days, I'll give you discount. That 10 days were the discount period, but the time period which wholesaler demanded was the credit period, after which he has to give the money. So the time period when the invoice must be paid. You got it? These three are the important terms in invoice. First one, the rate of discount. There will be a rate of discount. Second one, the discount period. The discount period. And the third one, credit period. Now, these manufacturers, distributors, wholesalers, they offer discount in different terms, and they offer discount in variety of ways. Let's talk about that now. So there is a discount, there is a discount period. Okay, there is a credit period. Like wholesaler said, I'll give you all of your money after 1 month. So he asked for 1 month credit. So that 1 month is the credit period. Distributor said, okay, you can give me money after 1 month. So he agreed the credit period can be 1 month, but he offered a discount, and he said, okay, if you give me money in 10 days, you can get some kind of discount. So those 10 days are discount period. These distributors, manufacturers, these people can offer discount in variety of ways. Let's talk about that. The cash discounts are offered in a variety of ways. First one is the, okay, let's go to next page. First one is the ordinary dating. First one is the ordinary dating. What's dating? Dating is just a date. How the date works on the invoice. When payment terms are based on the invoice date. When the payment terms are based on the invoice date. Whatever the terms are, so these three are the terms. So they apply according to the actual date on invoice. Actual date on invoice. You'll understand this after a few examples. So there will be terms and how they are going to act. If invoice says it's ordinary dating, that means these terms will act with respect to the actual date of invoice. Second one is the end of month dating. So in this case, what happens, whatever the date on the invoice is, it shifts to the last day of that month. Let's say the invoice date is August 17th. If the terms are under end of month dating, we abbreviate as EOM, the short form EOM. If the invoice is under EOM dating, everything will start from the last date of that month. Okay, so let's write this. It shifts the invoice date to the last day of the month, to the last day of the month. Let's say, we'll do the examples, but let's say we have 10% discount for first 10 days and invoice date is August 17th. If we have ordinary dating, the discount period is from August 17th to August 26th, so first 10 days. But if they have the end of month dating, that then the invoice date will shift to the last day of the invoice, that's the August 31. Hence the discount period, the 10-day discount period, will move to 31 to next 10 days. Okay, we'll do examples, don't worry. And last one is receipt of goods, and the third one is receipt of goods. In some cases, let's say we are sitting in we are sitting in Canada, right? And there are many goods which are coming from China, and of course they are going to take a lot of time for shipping. I ordered today, let's say today is 28th, and I ordered today. I will receive the goods after some time. Maybe I'll receive goods after 20 days, maybe 30 days, maybe in a month, maybe in 2 months. So in that case, the date on the invoice starts whenever I receive the goods. Okay, let's say I ordered today on 28th March and I'm going to receive the goods April 10th. So everything will start on April 10th. So that term is called the receipt of goods. It happens only when there is a delay in shipping, or when the shipping takes a lot of time. And we named it, okay, receipt of goods dating, we name it ROG. When terms of payment start the day after the merchandise or goods, let's say goods, has been received. Okay, so these are three ways in which manufacturer, distributor or wholesaler sell their goods. So in these three ways they give discounts. We'll see how we are going there. Now, okay, so on the invoice, all these terms have some coding. I think you guys are familiar with those terms. I'm not sure, but my previous students in fall semester, they already knew these terms because they were doing some accounts courses or something. They were all from business. Maybe you are also familiar with these terms. Interpretation of payment terms. If you have seen this kind of thing, 2/10 and 30. So this stands for cash discount. This stands for the discount period. This N stands for net amount and this stands for credit period. Right? If you are already familiar, then this is good. Otherwise, I'm going to explain. It clearly says cash discount 2, discount period 10, net amount N, whatever the amount is, credit period 30. So what does this mean? That means the buyer needs to pay this within 30 days. But if they pay within 10 days, they will receive 2% discount. So 2% discount if they pay within 10 days. Otherwise, they have to pay everything within 30 days. So this is our credit period. Everything has to be paid within 30 days. But if they pay within 10 days, they will receive 2% discount. That's why we call it cash discount. This encourages the buyer to pay early. Now let's do some questions from exercise 6.2, question number 2. An invoice was received for 6200 dated June 21 with terms to 10 and 30. So this dating, these terms are ordinary dating. So we have three kinds of dating: ordinary, end of month, and receipt of goods. This one is the ordinary. How? Because this has nothing mentioned here. If there's nothing mentioned, that whether it is end of month or receipt of goods, it is ordinary. That means these terms will start from the date of invoice, and date of invoice is 21 days. Date of invoice is 21 days. Okay, so first question is, what is the last day of the discount? When we see these terms, it says the invoice amount on invoice is $6,200 and terms are 210 net 30. 210 net 30. That means we have to pay everything within 30 days, but if we pay within 10 days, we can receive a 2% discount. We can receive a 2% discount. So what is the last day of the discount? The last day of the discount will be the 10th day from the day of invoice. From the day of invoice. Now I think you guys still remember how to count the days in the month with your knuckles, if you remember. So I'm going to count 10 days from June 21st. From June 21st. So how many days are there in June? Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. So June is somewhere here, right? In between. So June has 30 days. So how many days left in June? 9 days in June and 1 day from July. So the last day will be July 1st. The last day will be July 1st. B part is, what is the amount due if the invoice is paid on the last day for taking the discount? So it says what is the amount due if the invoice is paid on the last day for taking the discount? Okay, now we know the last day is July 1st. So the question is asking us what we have to pay if we pay on July 1st. July 1st is still the date when we can receive the discount. How much discount we have? 2% discount. So this is the actual amount and I am receiving 2% discount. So I'm going to apply this 2% discount in this amount. So now this is my list price. This is my rate of discount. So the amount that I need to pay after discount will be this. 1 minus D is 2%. That means 2 divided by 100. Right? If you want to apply some discount rate on any amount, in this way you can find the final amount after this discount. So when I solve this, okay, I have the calculator, I can plug in everything at once. So it is 6200, sorry, 100. 1 minus 2 divided by 100. Amount will be 6076. So the amount due on the last day of the discount will be this much. If I pay after this date, I have to pay 6200. But if I pay before or on July 1st, I will pay this much amount. So I got some discount. So that's how these terms work. Now let's do another question. So let's do example with invoice with payment terms EOM and ROG, end of month and receipt of goods. So for these are just examples. Let's say I have an invoice with invoice amount 1160, payment terms are 210, net 30, EOM, net 30 EOM, and date goods received this is March 29. Date paid, date when the invoice was paid is April 10th. So we need to find how much amount was paid. We need to find the amount paid. We need to find the amount paid, how much amount was paid. So the original invoice was 1160. There is a chance that I can get a 2% discount if I pay within 10 days. But we have this term EOM. EOM stands for end of month dating. So what happens in this condition? It shifts the invoice date to the last day of the month. So my invoice date is, I missed the invoice date. So date of invoice, I'm going to write down here. Date of invoice, it is given. Okay, I missed it. It is given. It is March 22nd. March 22nd. Okay. So date of invoice is March 22. But we have this term EOM. EOM will shift the invoice date to the last day of the month. Month here is March. How many days are there in March? 31, right? So the EOM will shift invoice date with EOM is March 31. See, Jan, Feb, March. March is on the top, so we'll have 31 days. EOM shifts the date of invoice to the last day of the month. Month is March, so last day of the March, 31. I can receive a 2% discount if I pay within 10 days. So the last day of the discount will be 10th day from March 31st, which is last day of discount will be the 10th day from March 31st. So count 10 days from March 31st. April 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. So April 10th. So last day of receiving discount is April 10th. And we paid on April 10th. That means we received the 2% discount. We received the 2% discount. Thus, the net amount we paid is 1 minus a 2% discount, which is 1160. I have this calculator. 1 minus 2 divided by 100, which gave me 1136.8. So we paid this much amount. Instead of $1160, we paid $1136.80. So this was example with EOM. What happens when we have EOM? The invoice date moves to the last day of the month. If there is nothing written with the terms like this, the terms are just this: 210 net 30, no EOM, no ROG. It will just, this will be the ordinary dating. Everything will start from June 21st or the date of invoice. But if we have EOM, that means the invoice date will move to the last day of the month. Now the second example, invoice amount is 4675 and payment terms are 210 net 45 ROG. Now we have ROG. What happens in this case? This stands for receipt of goods. This stands for receipt of goods. So what happens in this case? Our invoice date starts when the goods received. Here date of invoice is April 15th. Date goods received is May 28th. See, it took time. In this case, it took time. That's why this was genuine. And the date when amount was paid is June 5th. Okay, I'm going to mention date of invoice and date of invoice is April 15th and date of goods received is May 28th. Now we have the terms 210 net 45 ROG. What happens in this case? In case of ROG, our invoice date shifts to whenever the goods received. So now now the terms will start from May 28th. So there is a chance of getting 2% discount if I pay within 10 days from May 28th. We can say with, okay, we need to find the amount to pay. we need to find the amount to pay. So with ROG, terms start from date goods received. Okay, I have this written here. When the goods received from May 28th. So last day of discount is, so the terms are, what are the terms? 210 net 45. So the last day will be 10th day from May 28. Okay, let's count 10 days from May 28. How many days are there in May? Jan, Feb, March, April, May 31. So 31 days in May. So how many days left in May after 28? 29, 30, 31. Then remaining 7 days in next month. That's the June 7th. June 7th. But we paid on June 5th. We paid before the last date. So we received a 2% discount. Thus, we received a 2% discount. Oops. Thus, the net amount will be, whatever the amount is, 4675. I will receive a 2% discount. So that's how we can calculate. Alright, I have calculator. 4675, 1 minus 2 divided by 100. So I got 4581.5. See, this is super easy. Just see the terms. If there is nothing written with term, that's the ordinary. Everything will start from whatever the date of invoice is. 2% discount if we pay within 10 days. Otherwise, we are going to pay everything in 30 days. So first thing, check when is the last day of discount. And then check when we are going to pay. If we pay on the last day of the discount, we will receive some discount. If we pay within the last day of the discount, we will receive whatever the discount given. In this case, we will receive 2% discount. And next, if we have EOM mentioned with the terms, that means the date of invoice will move to the last day of the month. So invoice date will move to the last day of the month. Thus, these terms will start from March 31st. So we can receive a 2% discount if we pay 10 days from 31st. If we pay within 10 days from 31st, so the last day of the discount is April 10th. That means if we pay on April 1st, we will receive the discount. April 2nd, we will receive the discount. Up to April 10th, we will receive the discount. So if we pay within this, okay, when did we pay? Date paid April 10th. Last day was 10th. Okay, doesn't matter if it is the last day, we are going to receive discount. We will receive discount. And in this case, ROG, what happens? The invoice date is when the goods received. Receipt of goods. So all the terms will start when the goods received. With ROG, term starts from whenever the goods received. In this case, May 28th. So the last day of discount is, okay, what are the terms? 210. So within 10 days, 10 days from May 28th, we counted the 10th day, the last day of discount is June 7th. And we paid on June 5th. So we are going to receive a 2% discount. Thus, we are going to pay this. Instead of 4675, we will pay 4581.5. Alright.